Hi guys, me John here for another video. So today I wanted to do a little bit of a rant. I am kind of really getting pissed off at the lack thereof of a decent transit system in the Greater Vancouver regional area. It's kind of disgusting the fact that how this transit system can see itself charging more and more money each and every year. Yet the service just gets crappier and crappier. Like, seriously. So, my friend Miss Smallville Lover did a video about, you know, the students at her work, where she works, that always check themselves out in the mirror. And I know in the building where I work, we all use the public washrooms, our staff included. And people there are just the same, especially the guys. They'll go in there and touch their hair, even though they've got so little hair left. They'll pretend like they've got luscious locks and they'll be brushing it off and adjusting their shirt and moving their Louis Vuitton bag from one hand to the other and touching their face even though their face looks freaking flawless. We all know who you are. For like 10 minutes. Then, after touching yourself and going pee or going number two and doing all this and you're spreaded the germs all over yourself, they just walk out of the washroom without even washing their darn hands. Or they put their hands under the sink and take the water that has no soap on it at all and spread it all over. And then wipe it with a cloth. So now, with the paper towel. So now you've just spread the water even more. But that's beyond the point. The fact is, yes, I totally agree with your video, Av. I think it's awesome. I totally agree with everything you said. Go check her channel out. But my rant is about transit. Essentially, I have no choice. I am in a position where I cannot get a license for medical reasons, stuff with depth perception or stuff that I've had for a long time as a child. And the fact that I am now a type 2 diabetic, I don't want to be driving, especially if I'm uh, at 5.0 or less. They say don't drive under 5. So at blood sugar 5.0 or less, you shouldn't be driving. So I don't want to do that. I'm basically bound to transit, and this city is a very livable city if you live in the city of Vancouver. You could easily get from downtown to the West End, to Kits, to Cambie, blah 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 blah. But I don't live in the city of Vancouver. I live in a suburb of Vancouver. So I rely on the transit. And the fact is, the second you leave Vancouver, bus service drops like it's hot. It is so bus service gets so basic. And I mean, girl, please. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Paying homage to my girl, Chrissy Renee. I love her. You have to check her out. She is the most hilarious ghetto girl impersonator ever. She is so twerkaholic, honey. It's not even funny. Twerk, 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 twerk. Okay, if you don't know how to twerk, girl, you ain't doing nothing. Ain't nobody got time. Everybody got time to twerk. So yeah, definitely it's so basic. Like seriously, where I live, bus service is sometimes every half hour or every hour. It's disgusting. And you still have to walk to the bus. You gotta drag your ass down the street all the way to the bus. It's like 10, 15-minute walk sometimes. And if that bus ain't working, the next one's like another 20-minute walk up the other way, uphill. It's like, ugh. If you're on a major route, it could be every 15 minutes. It a good time. That sucks. I'm not on a major route, and that really blows. And then you've got SkyTrain, okay? There have been so many issues in the past year, from bomb threats and scares, where they actually did find a bomb, to shootings, to the type of seedy people that hang out around SkyTrains. I know where I go at Scott Road, it's not as bad. You know, you don't have a lot of the bad seedy people there, even at night. But I know Central City, Gateway, New West, Metrotown has a lot of issues. Broadway Commercial, where I go to work, there are a lot of bumps, not right in the SkyTrain, but in the surrounding area outside of it where the shops are. A lot of bums and a lot of seedy people. People that just look like, they're probably not going to cause you any trouble, but they just come across like all gangsterish and looking like they're there to cause trouble. And I don't talk to any of them. It's. The other thing I don't like is the influx of people at the station now handing stuff out. I know we've got two local free newspapers, the 24 hours in the metro. And they've got people at every station, morning, noon, and night, shoving crap in my face. Like, get the hell out of my way. I do not need to read your tasteless, crappy newspaper. So stop coming up to me and shoving it into my face. Especially when I didn't take it the day before or the day before that or for the last 3 weeks. You still come up to me every day and shove it in my face. I don't want your crap. Now they're installing these turnstile systems that are going to be a pain in the bitch later, and that's going to be their justification for charging more money. Like, I don't already pay enough. I get a 15% discount from my work, which covers what, $8? My monthly pass is over 100 and it's about $150 roughly per month to drag my lazy ass 2 hours to work on a system that's a piece of shit. It shuts down half the time, trains break down, they let people jump on the tracks and cause trains to shut down. They have so many issues. And the fact is, the transit police are not being where they should be at the time they should be. There's not enough of them, and the SkyTrain attendants can only do so much. They're the non-armed security professionals. It's like security guard versus an actual RCMP officer, okay? They're like a security guard. They basically can stand around and give you directions. Half the time, they're standing around doing nothing. And the other half the time, they're too busy answering calls of stupid drunk-ass people that decide they want to be basic bitches and jump on the tracks or throw their shit on the tracks. So it's going to slam a car, it's going to stop, they're going to have to go make sure the people are okay, they're going to have to take the time to figure out what's causing it, and all in the meantime, the whole system shuts down like a piece of shit. Like, hello, this is just stupid. TransLink needs to get their freaking shit together because it's so basic. I'm just seriously, ain't nobody got time for that, you know. My girl, Shaniqua Rogers, and her friend, and sorry, my girl, Lakeisha Rogers, sorry. That's my alter ego. She's a total ghetto diva from Compton. And her friend, Gina, hey. They be like, seriously, they totally get it. It's disgusting. TransLink has been doing so many stupid moves, and the fact is, they don't have the money. They're running themselves into the ground, and they can't even provide the basics they need now. Like, I take the B line to get to work, the 99 B line, and it is always jam-ass packed. Every bloody morning. It is so heavily packed. You sometimes gotta wait 3 buses until you can get yourself a decent seat, because it is lined up around the block and then some. And they need to realize that's where the buses need to go. Ain't nobody got time for some stupid ass little bus in the middle of nowhere. And sometimes what they'll do is you'll see no bus for like 10 minutes and then boom, 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 1, 2, 3, all at the same time, especially on the 9, 8, the 3, a lot of those inner city buses. It's such a bad habit. You need to learn how to space. And when shit breaks down, like the SkyTrain, then they gotta revert to a bus system, and that is just a load of garbage. I understand they're strapped for cash. I understand it's not the employee's fault. I never take it out on a bus driver. Even though bus drivers in the city can act like total dicks, I give them the benefit of the doubt because that job is tough. I agree. Same with the SkyTrain attendants. They deal with a lot of crazy shit. But the fact is, TransLink as a company, as an organization, needs to get their shit together because you know what? People aren't going to take this much longer. Y'all can't be charging us like $200 to ride your crappy ass system. But the fact is, I put up with it because I have no other option. So, you know what? It's kind of a win-lose, lose-lose, win-lose, win, whatever. And that's the best we can do. But the fact is, it sucks, sucks, sucks. That's my rant. Thank you for listening and for being a part of my channel. Make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel. I am so excited to be making new videos for you all the time. Bye!